from the Don and Lorena Meyer studio at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln College of Journalism and Mass Communications, this is Nebraska Nightly.
Welcome to this Nebraska Nightly Update. I'm Joel Bierbauer. The Sistine Chapel is preparing for conclave, which will lead to the choosing of the next pope following Pope Francis' death last week. But first, the Lincoln Police Department is searching for a missing child. The child, 12-year-old Tavion Bratt, was last seen this morning at 10 a.m., leaving his home near North 23rd and Holdred Streets in Lincoln. LPD posted he was missing on their social media today at around 2:45 p.m. He was last seen wearing all white clothing, a black backpack, and riding a black silver bicycle. Bratt is 5'4", weighs approximately 120 pounds, and has brown hair and brown eyes. LPD is asking anyone with information to call the dispatch line at 402-441-6000 or 911 in an emergency. Midwest spring conditions are gradually setting in, and the oncoming weather report makes it clear. We'll be seeing a 40% chance of showers and storms between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m., mostly cloudy, with an east-southeast wind around 6 miles per hour becoming calm in the evening. Over the next 3 days, there will be a high of 70 with a low of 47 on Thursday, a high of 68 with a low of 47 on Friday, and a high of 67 with a low of 41 on Saturday. National Security Advisor Mike Waltz will soon depart the Trump administration. A source familiar with what happened says it was made clear to Waltz earlier this week that his time leading the national security has come to an end. Waltz has been on shaky ground since he inadvertently added a reporter to a group chat about military strikes. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff, a real estate developer and friend of President Donald Trump, is under consideration to replace Waltz. Alex Wong, the Deputy National Security Advisor, will also reportedly exit the White House. The Sistine Chapel is being prepared for the start of conclave next Wednesday. The Catholic process of choosing the next pope, Raphael Romo, reports from Rome.
Preparations for the conclave are in full swing here at the Vatican as more than 180 cardinals from around the world continue to meet and get ready to choose a successor for Pope Francis. The Holy See has released pictures showing construction work in the Sistine Chapel, where, in keeping with tradition, the conclave will take place. The pictures show metal and wooden beams being assembled to build the structures needed to accommodate all the cardinals that are eligible to cast ballots. Altogether, the Roman Catholic Church currently has 252 cardinals. But according to church rules, only those younger than 80 are eligible to vote, which means 135 cardinals can participate in the conclave. Vatican spokesman Matteo Bruni confirmed earlier this week that 2 cardinal electors will not attend the conclave due to health reasons. And on Tuesday, Cardinal Giovanni Angelo Becciu, who was convicted of financial crimes by the Vatican, said he will no longer insist on participating in the conclave. The cardinals decided earlier this week the conclave will begin on Wednesday, May 7th. The Vatican has announced that day at 10 in the morning, local time, there will be a votive mass for the election of the Pope here at St. Peter's Basilica. After the mass, the conclave itself will officially begin at 4:30 in the afternoon with a prayer service in the Pauline Chapel attended by all the cardinal electors. Once the prayer service has concluded, the cardinals will enter in procession into the Sistine Chapel. The last 2 conclaves, held in 2005 to elect Pope Benedict XVI and in 2013 to elect Pope Francis, lasted 2 days. Since Pope Francis was laid to rest on Saturday, the Vatican has held daily morning masses, and the cardinals have met frequently to discuss church matters and get ready for the conclave. Reporting from Rome, I'm Raphael Romo.
Thank you for tuning in to this Nebraska Nightly Update. You can follow Nebraska Nightly on Instagram and Twitter at Nebraska Nightly. Be sure to tune in to our next show on Friday, May 2nd at 4:30 p.m. and our next live show on Tuesday, May 6th at 4:30 p.m. Have a good evening.
Nebraska Nightly is a production of the University of Nebraska-Lincoln's College of Journalism and Mass Communications.